Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era. Alright, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 2, Episode 12 of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era, the Cleopatra missions. We're doing the Ramses II set of missions, and we're on the third one here called Abu Simbel. It's 1270 BC, and let's go see what Abu Simbel is all about. Colossi of Abu Simbel. We have to build the Abu Simbel, whatever that is. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. We'll find out. Population of 2,200, kind of modest culture, modest prosperity, high kingdom, and a high monument rate. So this is going to be one of those, okay, you got to build something big. It's going to cost you a lot. It's going to be hard, and just get it done however you can. So that's my belief. I don't think I've ever played this, so let's find out what it is.
The glory of our Pharaoh, Ramses II, pervades the land. So that the legacy of his reign will live forever, it has been decreed that a great monument and temple dedicated to his rule be constructed deep in Nubia. And Pharaoh himself has selected the perfect spot for this creation. From the rose-colored sandstone cliffs overlooking the Nile's west bank at Abu Simbel, you will oversee the sculpting of 4 massive seated figures of His Majesty. Surfaces of the monument, cut from the living rock, will proclaim the heroic deeds of Pharaoh during his great triumph at the Battle of Kadesh. This massive monument, while heralding the heroics of our leader, will also serve as a reminder to the peoples of Nubia of the greatness and power of Egypt. For while Nubia is rich in deposits of gold and other rare gems, its people have always sat uneasily under Egyptian dominion. To this end, you should be ever prepared for defense, and be able to dispatch troops should Pharaoh need them. Sandstone can be exported for construction elsewhere in the kingdom, as can other items that you should be able to produce from the bountiful resources of the region. Precious little wood can be found, however. You will no doubt have to establish a trade route to import this commodity, for it will be needed for the immense sculpture's scaffolding.
Alright, so we know we're going to get some attacks. We know we're going to have to help others with military. And we have to build the Abu Simbel, I think it's called. So let's start with that. Here it is right here. It's this cool thing. We've all seen pictures of this. We've seen the ruins of it. It's still visited and very popular today. And it will rotate, at least a little bit. It will rotate a little bit. So we can turn it this way, but we can see that it would only fit in this area here. All that's blocked because you have to have that entrance coming out of it. And there's nothing over here. There's the one face, and it's not even big enough for it to fit. So obviously it's going to go right here. And that makes perfect sense. It's right off the Nile. You can see it from the river. And we've got choices of where we put it. I think we're going to put it out this way as far as we can. So like right there. So there's the Abu Simbel. And it's on this side, the west bank of the river. Our kingdom road's on the east bank, so clearly we're going to have to get over there. Now, I've had a look at this, and I can tell you that one thing to know is, right down here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would think you could put dock and ferry landing, but you can't because that one right there is not usable. It's not all water. Here, I'll just show you. If you put a dock, that takes 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, these 3. So then you would need these 2 to work to put in a ferry landing, or vice versa, and see there it won't use that space right there. So that means that this has to be a ferry landing. There's no choice. That is a ferry landing to take us over there, okay? So the dock will be over here, and that just makes sense because here's all our space. We've got lots of space over here. We're going to be working on the monument over here, but we do need, if we're going to have any land trade that goes over there or moving things back and forth, we're going to need to be able to get over there. And of course, we have to have, and that means a working ferry landing. That means we need something over here. So I think what we're going to do, I've looked at the trade. We're going to start out by doing land trade. Here, let's just do a very quick look. Okay. Samur, they will buy, let's note the things that really matter to us. The figs a little bit, but linen, they'll buy 1,500 linen. and they're going to sell us wood and gems. Those matter. Men Nefer will buy jewelry and sandstone, which we can make, and barley, which we can make, and they sell wood, and that's about it. Wasset buys jewelry, and they sell straw. If we want, we can make bricks, by the way. If we want to make bricks, we can buy straw. I don't even think we have any customers for them. Here's flax, if we wanted to do linen. So up here we saw linen, right? So Wasset would sell us flax. It's worth knowing. Punet here is the one land trade route, and they will buy 1,500 beer and linen, okay? Then we've got Heth, which will buy linen and some pottery by a fairly cheap water route. And then Kerma will buy linen again in a water route. So obviously we want to get the linen. That's our biggest volume one. I think it was 2,500, 4,000, 6,500. Wow. 8,000. We could sell 8,000 units of linen on this map the way it is right now. 8,000. That's like, what is it? 16 linen businesses we can do. Are we going to do 16? Oh. We don't need them. I don't think we need that much, but yes, we are. Yes, we are, because we can. Okay, so we're going to start, though, with that beer, that land trade beer, because the land's over here, right? The guy's going to come from either here or here and come into our territory. So let's start with a medium senator block here to do our work, and we'll do some farming for, let's just go ahead and set that up. We'll do some farming for barley. We'll do 4 fields, because that's one, put it there. That's one, I don't think that works either. Shoot. 4 fields at good fertilization would be, or what's it called? I'm missing the word. What do you call it? Yeah. At good fertility. That's what I'm trying to say. Fertility. 4 fields at good fertility will give us 1 full storage yard of product if we can get our workers out there reasonably quickly. Okay. So let's set up our block. Let's run the top of it up here. And I'm going to measure it off as 13 across, which would be 14. And then a senator would be 18. That would be 17 this way. And then 12 across. There we go. So that would be the outsides of a senator block. We'll go in 5, go up 4, go over 5, go up, back down 3. So that would be 9, and then 5 here and across. There's a senator block. Ugh. Water. Might have messed up the water. Would love to put the water here. Of course, that's not going to happen. We're going to have to put the water here, which would normally be a house, but that's all right. We'll just put a house here where the water normally would be. So we would net the same thing. Okay. Let's put in, our gods are Ra, Ta, and Osiris. Ra is our main god. So we'll put in a temple to Ra. And we'll put a shrine. Let's put a shrine to Ta and a shrine to Osiris. And then let's give them architect, fire, healthcare. Give them a physician and an apothecary. The apothecary, because right up here it's sneaky. There's a little bunch of reeds. We can't do a thing with them, but they're up there, so we got to watch out for malaria. So there we've got water, basic services, healthcare, and a god, and the gods. Okay. And we're going to put 12 houses in here total. So we're going to skip bazaar and school and mortuary. This will be tax collector eventually. Now let it run for a second, and then we'll go here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay, there's our housing setup. And we can see they're coming in from right up here. Now let's set up a block down here. Let's go 6 inside, go like this. Kind of block it off like so. Run this guy out. Run now. Let's see this one. Run him out like this and put a. I'm anticipating the ferry landing down here, so we'll block that off. Okay, and this, and we can put our work camp. I want it right there, so I'm going to go ahead and block that off. It's ugly, but I don't care. There's our work camp. We'll give these guys. I'm going to do architect and fire, and we know we've got. We're going to want one storage yard to accept all barley. We're going to have another one here that accepts all beer. And we're going to have 3 breweries, which we could wait to build, but we're going to build them right now. Okay. So there's 3 breweries. This is all set. So let's go get our trade route to Punet, open it up, and set up export barley, export beer went over 0. Okay. We want to get to the other side. So let's put in a ferry landing right here. I don't know. I forgot to do the other side. Ferry land here to here. So now we can start working on the other side over here. So now over here, I'm seeing dock and shipwright, and we know we're going to get requests. And let's just look at our military. I've already looked, but we're going to need transport wharfs because we can anticipate if we have to go anywhere, it's not going to go over land. It's going to probably be transport wharfs. We also notice we don't have an academy. Our troops are not going to be great, right? And all we can do is archers and forts. We can't do chariots. And there's actually the land is tight, but we can sneak some forts in here wherever. But what I'm seeing now is a large block here where we recruit and store, put our storage and our docks, right? And then the transport wharfs along here. So this is going to need to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And this 2 right here would be the 3rd wharf. We just need to touch a piece of it, like that. Go behind it so you could put 1, 2, 3 wharfs right here, and they could all touch that road to recruit. And here we want to come back to go like that, and then come down here 1, 2, 3, and then at least 1 so that we can touch that shipwright. That leaves, and that's nice. It leaves 3 on this side, which is just perfect for us to run out through here and put some storage yards. 15 inside is beautiful. No, 15 from here. We'd want 15 like there, so that would put the road up there. And we can go over this way. We would like we'd like this side to go, have 6 in the middle as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then come in like this. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want plenty of room for storage. We'll come down to wherever these intersect. And that will be our block. It's fairly large, but I think it looks fine. It should work. And we'll watch it and make sure it does. We'll give them fire and architecture. And we'll put in our dock. Okay, the next thing that we can do is pottery. And we could do our pottery business over here if we wanted to, but we need to build this up anyway. So we need to be able to recruit for this, and then I think we're going to be another workers block up here and probably one over here. Well, there will be. What am I talking about? There will be. That's the plan. One over here, one up here, all of our storage. And we'll use this end of this to do the work over here. All we really need over here, we just need a connection to it, like so. And then we can put in our carpenters and stonemasons. It's all we need to make this. We don't need any equipment or haul anything. It's super easy. And so we'll end up eventually putting a storage yard here that'll take wood for the carpenters and also for the shipwright down here to build our transport wharfs. All right, so over here, we've got to get some water into this. So let's go. One, two, three, four, five. I'd like to have it like this. I'd like to be like this. So that's this line right here. So space, house, road. So we're going to go 11, and I've kind of downsized these big boys a little bit. I'm only going to go up 16. 20 is stretching it, and it's interesting. It's kind of inconsistent, but on some of the maps, it stretches it. I did find it on one running a test that it had some issues. Nothing major, but occasionally the fire wouldn't get all the way around, right? 3, 4, 5, 2 like that. And there's our block, and we want to go right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down 4. We can hook into our storage yards over there. So that's our main block, our main big boy. And I've got this calculated to go up to fancy residence, and that determines how many people, how many houses we actually need to hit the number we need for the amount of industry we're going to take. I've kind of looked through this whole thing. And I apologize for being such a nerd, but I really have planned it out. All right, so let's set up clay pits. So they're going to recruit off of this. I think, let me double check. The clay pits, no, they need to be down here like this. So our recruiting would be right here. So space, house, road. So we'll put 6 like this. We'll put 20 out like this so we can put 10 businesses along there. And then 20 out like this. And then put the end on it, and that'll put 20. We can put 10, 20 industries there, more around the outside. Lots and lots of industry. We'll want this to connect like so. There we go. All right, let's put in our pottery industry over here. 1, 2, 3. Make sure he's going the right way. Yep. And 4 potters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll need, let's see, they will need fire and architect. That slipped, but that's all right. We'll just put the fire out there where I was trying to go. Okay, fire and architect out there. And we're going to want the pottery to come into a storage yard. And I want it over here where it'll be useful for the dock and eventually for the housing as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There. We'll put the pottery right there. I was just counting out to make sure I could get 2 more storage yards in there. All right, so that's going to accept all pottery. And we're going to open up somebody who will buy pottery. Here we go. A cheap water source right there. And we're not ready for linen. Okay. Now, in this block, we're going to put in a temple to our patron, Ra, a temple to Ta, and a temple to Osiris. And we'll just bite the bullet and go ahead and put in the courthouse. We're going to need fire and architecture. Let's see, we definitely want housing here. And we definitely want housing, housing here. So let's make sure we don't forget that. Okay. We'll have water. Water can go there. We'll put a physician here. We'll put fire here, architect here. We need apothecary. Apothecary can go right there. Did we put one over here? Yes. Okay. Apothecary. So they would have basic services, healthcare, gods, and water. Beautiful. And then we want a total count of houses, I think, on this block. Let me go look it up. Okay, 19 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. There. That's all the houses we need. And did we set up our export? Export pottery went over 0, and we do have beer over 0. And let's just run this thing. It'll take a while for our potters to, here we go. Now we're starting to get recruits over here on this side. It'll take a while for the clay to get the pottery started. It'll take, well, we've already gotten a quick harvest and gotten some barley. So we should be able to sell some barley fairly soon. We're probably going to go broke though. I probably overdid it with the housing. Yeah, we're going to go broke. Unless that trader, here comes the trader, he might save us. He sort of did. He bought a little bit. We've got some pottery ready to go. We've got, do we have staffing here? We do. We have a fully staffed dock, so we should see a ship come in and buy some pottery, like about right now. And we sold some more beer, and there we go. There we go. So our first year in office, we made some money. Good deal. Okay. Oh, our housing's set forever. Let us think about what do we need next. We've got a lot of unemployment, which is fine right now. 135. We could start. I'd like to get the gods kind of joining in on the fun. So they're all very happy with us. Why don't we do, let's see. Make sure that doesn't touch 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the middle. 5, 5. Here we go. We will put in there we go. Now we can do a festival to Ra. And in a minute, when we have a little more money, we're going to time this out to do a festival to Ptah and give him the ability to give us something. So there, we got a little blessing from Ra. And when we export some more pottery, there we go. Okay, so let's put in, I'd like to have I think we're going to do the pottery here and then maybe the military and some entertainment over here and probably farming. Okay, so I'd like to have another workers block up here that we could do our industries that we're going to, like, for example, we're going to import flax. I'd like to have the linen industry here. We're going to import gems probably at some point. I'd like to have that over here. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and then 6, and then 20, and then 6 across the back, and 20 like that. That gives us a huge area, a nice big area to put plenty of industry in. And in this, I'd like to have, we're going to take in flax. Let's take in flax from the dock, right? Accept all. And then we're going to export linen. Let's have it down here where it's easier to get to. Accept all linen. Now what we're going to do is, we have plenty of unemployment. The question is, how much money can we spend? Let's see, we're still going to sell some more beer. We're still going to sell some more pottery. Do we wait? What do these things cost? 104. Let's put down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've already got the yard, so let's do a festival to Ptah. See if we can get a blessing where it either gives us a bunch of stuff in a storage yard or gets these guys working with stock. Either way, we'll take either one. We'll be delighted with either one. Okay, hopefully, what did he do? Well, he gave us a bunch of pottery. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, it's not as good as a whole yard full of linen, but it's not bad because here we can sell that stuff and make good money on it. So thank you, Ptah. Appreciate it. All right, so we got a little money. Let's see if we can't start importing flax. I think that's an expensive route. Oh, here. It's not bad. $6.50. Okay. And I really wish I could see my money when I'm on the screen. Really, really wish. Okay, so we're going to start importing 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's import flax to start out with. Let's import to maintain 800. We don't want to. If we get too much, we're absolutely going to go broke. Okay, that might break us anyway. Because, of course, they sell you before they buy anything, right? Maybe we can sell some more beer. That would be good. Yeah, here we go. He sold. And we didn't go broke on it. And we should be able to sell some pottery. Good deal, good deal. All right. And now we need a trade route that buys linen. Well, we already got one. Good deal. Let's open this one here. And let's go export linen. Okay, we'll export linen over 0. And we're going to try to bump this up again. So let's go, do we dare? 1, 2, let's do 4. Oh, and we definitely want fire protection on this block. I think that's it. Yes. Yeah, see, we're extreme fire risk. And look at that. Todd just gave us a whole yard full of linen. He just made our day right there. Thank you, Ta. You are such a good God. Let's go ahead and get Osiris going. It's a shame to leave him out. Okay. Now, population. Okay. Some unemployment, not a lot. All right. Okay, that means that we can't go much further with what we've got now. We need to start feeding the troops. I think what we'll do is have one yard here that accepts figs. And we'll put in 4 fig farms down here. Figs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the ditch like that. Road. Come on! It won't go through there. Okay, the road needs to be able to come down there. Okay. And we need a connection over here. And we need another, I'm going to put another one of these in. And we're going to have, the road can go like that. And then this is going to have to be like a 1 and a 1 like that. And we'll go like so. And we'll irrigate it here. Okay. And then we'll put in a bazaar here that buys figs. So we can start feeding this group off of this. So these 4 farms will do one storage yard, which should do a good job feeding this block here. Then we'd like to do something over here. It'll need more work. It'll need more. So let's go figs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 would be 3. And you know what we could, no. There's a trade-off between how close these are to the road and how fertile they are, right? Because you want both. You can't always get what you want. All right, so let's go like that for that road. These guys will need a road. They can come up like that. And we'll need a road over here. That can come up like that. And we'll want to irrigate this. Here, here, here. We're going to put 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's put 3 yards here that accept figs. Because we put in 12 of these. Well, actually, that would be, yeah, that's right. That would be 3 yards worth. And let's put in, I kind of like to get, I'd love to get them right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put a roadblock here, 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 and here. And we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Make sure he's good. Yes. We'll put 3 of these, and they can't collapse, but they are a fire risk, so we'll give them a firehouse. And that way we just got them, they recruit right here, and they're just right near where they're going to be farming. That should be excellent. Okay. And we did do Osiris. I think that's what we're doing next. So we can get a good harvest. That would be nice. So now we can feed people and get our population up. And let's see. Where else could we sell linen? Sumur. Here we go. Sumur. That's an expensive one, but we'll... I wish you could see how much money you had when you were on that screen. I think I've said that before. Okay, so we get another customer for our linen. Okay, sales are going nicely. Now let's go see how much linen are we actually trying to do now. 1,500. 4,000. 5,500. 8,000. We've got the full 8,000. 8,000 we said was how many? It's like 13 of these guys. Let's just do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And import to maintain a full yard. All right, let's go. And we're going to need Ta, I think, to help us out here. Ooh, somebody wants figs. That's fine. We will stockpile our figs. Okay, blessing from Osiris. Okay, we should be able to do the figs. Yep, no problem. And we can stop stockpiling. And we can put in our bazaars, a couple of bazaars here to buy 5 figs, 5 figs, and let's do raw. And how do the gods feel about us? Okay, they're not awesome. Okay, and that makes sense. We're probably low on people now, aren't we? Yeah. But we're going to start feeding. That'll help. And we're going to put more people in here because I had originally not planned on doing so many linen. I was thinking maybe we would just do partial, but we're going to do a lot. Why not? It's there. People will pay us for it. Let's do it. And we can go, I mean, we can always do another temple. I think the thing to do would be shrines. And shrines along here where we got some ugliness would be good. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4 to raw. 1, 2, no. Yeah, that one's okay. 2, 3, 4. That hesitation is, there's not actually going to be an architect coming through here, but there will be one going right there, and he'll get that one. And there'll be one going right. No, there won't. Well, we'll put an architect on this block too. Who was our last one? Osiris. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one of our little architect or shrine rows right through there, and we'll put an architect on this block to make sure we don't have collapses of those shrines. Okay, so when we start feeding, okay, Karga Oasis. Now, what do? Land trade, they buy pottery and beer. Beautiful. We'll take it. Okay. And I tell you, we're not making enough potter. We're not optimizing our pottery exports. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go. Although all that pottery, I guess Todd gave us a bunch of pottery, didn't he? Okay, we get more money for our exports. We'll keep working on raw. I want to get that kingdom rating up. Oh, and we need decorations on this side. How are we on the gods? They're actually not all the way up. Let's just do another spam of shrines down through here. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1. Now we got to add an architect on this part. Okay, and then Ta. 1, 2, 3. And Osiris. 1, 2, 3. And some decorations like that. And it's time to put in entertainment. Our money's looking pretty good. We'll go 1, 2, and 3, and fire. Let's do the same thing over here. This side, the medium senator would take a pavilion and a booth. And we'll give them entertainers. We'll give them 1, 2, 3. There we go. He gave us a whole bunch of linen. Unbelievable. All right. Money's looking great. Let's start importing wood. Accept all wood. Oh, let's set up our military. Let's go... we'll put a recruiter out here. Put an archer fort up here. We can start recruiting for that. And we need more beer. Oh, and the other thing is, remember, if we can make something, we should make it. Now, we can do sandstone. So we're going to set up some sandstone over here and have it just ready. Because, you can just, it's coming. It was even mentioned in the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. Let's do 4 of these. And then go up here like this and like that. And we'll give them a storage yard. Centrally located, except all sandstone. Actually, we're going to do a couple. This one can get all sandstone. And then we'll put in architect and fire. And there we go. Now we've got some sandstone going. Raw lifts our reputation. Let's just take a quick peek at our ratings. Culture's 15, that's okay. Prosperity is growing, we're up to 62. All right, we're going to start the monument fairly soon. Okay, he has staff. Are we short? Yeah, we're short 200 workers, but we should be able to grow pretty quickly because we're going to turn on pottery as well. And we should be making enough food for how many? 4,200 people. That's barely enough. Yeah, let's do some more. 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that much more. And a road like that. And yeah, we should. Okay. Uh-oh. Workers got a raise. So we're just going to pay them equal. Normally I'd say, oh, let's pay them more, but I'm not finding that's necessary. Great exports, 15,000. We were able to build a lot and still make a little profit. So excellent, excellent. And we really need to get into taxing here at some point. But the thing of it is with the taxing, if you don't tax, they love you. And of course now we're short workers, so they're going to love us. It's weird when they're short workers, they love you anyway, because of course everybody can get a job. All right, so keep that farming going. Did we ever expand? Oh yeah. I meant to expand the beer production. Let's go 1, 2. Let's create more beer. Because I want you to buy pottery. And how are the gods? Okay, pretty good. Ta could actually be better. Now let's just do some more. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Pretty it up around here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, Ra's taking care of us. We're just going to keep going with Ra to get that kingdom rating up. There, we're starting to get some archers up here. That's good. We need. I think the flax. I've overextended myself here. Poor planning. Because we can sell a lot of. Let's open that. We can sell a lot of linen, but there's 2,500 flax there. Is there any more? But we can't import that much, so we kind of need Ta to keep blessing us to keep that up if we're going to have that many linen weavers. And we still aren't 100% on this. Let's see. Oh, we want entertainment over here for sure. We'll overdo it to make sure we have constant flow of entertainment up there. Then we're going to go like this and beauty things up. Alright, Ty, you need to come through for us, bud. Okay. Yeah, our weavers, our overextended weavers, we may cut back on that. I think I've goofed there. I think I've overdone it. Let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's cut them back, but let's do something else, because in that idea of if you can make it, you should make it. Let's do jewelers. And this is not a high profit thing, but we'll do it anyway. We're going to import gems to maintain like 1600, and we'll export jewelry when over 0, and we'll set up set one up here to accept the gems, and put one here to accept the jewelry. Oh, and we'll also put in our shipwright and get our 3, 1, 2, 3. Get our 3 wharfs going, and we'll set up the I don't think I ever did the wood. Import to maintain 800. And I'm going to see if we can get beer dragged over here. Get half a yard of beer. Here we go. There. Look at that. Look at that. That Ta. That Ta. He's something else. If you can't make money with worshiping Ta, you can't make money. Now these guys, see, they're not buying pottery, and I don't think that's right. They should be able to go across here and go to there and buy pottery easily. What are you doing? Oh, that's our fix. Let's set up a yard that goes over to the pottery and gets a quarter yard, and let's just see if that works. So he's got staffing. I don't think he's doing anything. I just don't think it works. It should. Trust me, it should. Okay. Okay, these guys are staying fully staffed. And we are exporting jewelry. All right. I'll tell you what, we'll stop right there. We're in great shape. We've got some wood now. We've got these already built. We can, I'll tell you what, before we leave, I'll do this. We'll do a couple of carpenters. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 stonemasons. Get that going. They've got a path out here. Oh no, you're recruiting the wrong way. Come back here. Okay, somebody wants to send us linen, we'll take it. Ooh. The water is poisoned with blood. Gross. But it doesn't seem to matter. We don't seem to care very much. Alright, we'll come back and probably wrap this one up next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.